What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. We finally won us a new build, a 2021 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. It comes with the factory 2-inch lift, it's 4-wheel drive and Z71 suspension package, and best of all, we got it for a steal. Copart is insanely cheap right now, so we couldn't pass up this deal. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video, so we'll tell you exactly how much we paid for it. But first, let's get walking around and looking at all our damage to see what needs to be done, and let us know in the comments below to see if we should add any mods to the truck once we're done rebuilding it. Alright, so first off, there's no damage in the front, which that is a huge win, but the battery was stolen once again, and what's crazy, it's the same tow truck driver who brought the last one, but who knows, you can't prove that, so oh well. But anyway, the battery is 4 years old, so probably we need a new one anyway. Now the biggest issue is the bed on the passenger side is crushed in, and when it got pushed forward, it hit the cab, so we got some damage there too. But the gap here is way too tight, so then we just need to have to pull that out. But hopefully there's no frame damage, but we'll find out once we take the bed off. And also the bumper is destroyed, so we'll probably have to swap that out for an aftermarket off-road bumper. The tow hitch is bent, and we're gonna try to bend that back out, and the tailgate has some cuts and dents. But if we can save that, that's $800 we don't have to spend. One more thing, the front seat belts are locked up from the wreck, and I didn't even realize they would lock up from rear impact, but they do, I don't know why. And you can tell the guy wasn't wearing his seatbelt because it's locked like this and not further out as if he was wearing it. And inside, the truck is super clean, except for like the muddy floor mats and stuff, but this is the custom trim level, so no power seats or sunroof, but honestly, we don't even need them. It saves a few $1,000s and everything else is in great shape.
All right, the first thing we should do is probably get the bed off, that way we can see if we have any frame damage or any other hidden damage. And somebody already took all the bolts out, I guess after the wreck. It went to a body shop and they probably took the bed off to inspect, so all the bolts was thrown out here, so I just put them all in here. It's a lot of bolts. I don't know what all they can go to. I guess the trailer hitch and the bumper and all that. And I think we should probably just find one of these on eBay, but Tyler thinks we ought to change out both of them. But usually the aftermarket ones are cheaper than one of the factory ones. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. And we need to get this wire out. It's kind of crushed in there, because we're gonna need that for the new one. So let's drive it out, get the bed off. It should be super easy. It's probably 300 pounds or so. So we'll just slide it off and tilt it back. So let's do that, drive it out here and take it off. All right, Tyler, you can drive it out where we can slide this bed off. Let's hear how it sounds. Sounds good. Pretty sure that's stock exhaust. I haven't even looked yet. The bed's rubbing a little bit. Guess we can just stand it up against this side of the wall. That's good right there. All right, I think we're just gonna have to just get on this corner, just pick up. Make sure we're not crushing a wire over there. Look right here. Look in that corner. All right, push your end around. Yeah. A little more. All right, lean it against the wall. All right, so it don't look bad. We'll take some measurements. I don't want to lose stuff like this. I don't see nothing major. Stock exhaust. All right, so the frame looks good, nothing wrong with that, but the only thing I see, and it may make it kind of crab walk down the road, is if you look here, we have about 2 inches, and here's about 1.5 inches. I know this isn't scientific, just trying to eyeball it. So on the back side was 2 inches. This one's about 1.25 inches, the gap between here and this leaf spring. So the axle might have shifted a little bit, which I don't think that's going to be a big deal. It's probably shifted on the blocks. So we could probably level all that out. But we're going to take a look at it, figure this out a little more. So let's go detail it and take it for a test drive, see if it's going to crab walk. All right, Tyler's going to turn it around and bring it in here. We're going to detail it up right quick. Nothing too good, just want to knock some of the dirt off of it. I'm curious if it's going to do that kind of crab walk. I don't know what the specs on that is supposed to be. Maybe it's about a 1/2 inch tolerance on each side, who knows. This definitely would be a good time if we're going to do the exhaust. Be able to easily weld the top of that. And it has these baffles, because this truck has that where it cuts out on like 4 cylinders when you're driving on the road. And I think it's these baffles in here, I might be 100% wrong, but that makes it where it don't sound so crazy. And hopefully our little pressure washer work. This is one Tyler found on the side of the road, and we changed the carburetor on it. And it's ran for the last 2 years real good. And now it's kind of giving us some trouble. So maybe we can get another good wash out of it and buy us a better one. Super quick little detail. I think it might be ceramic coat, or he did a really good wax job, because it just beat it off of it. Guy really took good care of it. All the mud came from Copart probably, but it's super clean. Normally we get a vehicle and it's just full of trash, but it cleaned up nice. And put a little gas in it. It had 0 gas. We'll just keep this over so no water gets down in it. But we're going to take it for a little test drive and see how it rides. And what kind of exhaust do most people put on these trucks? Flowmasters, Borla, I don't even know what exhaust sounds great on these trucks. And I thought this was aftermarket, but I guess Rough Country teamed up with Trail Boss and put that on there. So let's take it for a ride. Back it up, I want to see it drive. See if it kind of crab walks. Let's see if we can look at it as he drives backwards. See if we can get kind of straight. I don't see the tire wobbling. I don't know. maybe there's a 1/2 inch tolerance between that on each side. Wish we had another one that I can take a quick measurement and see what kind of tolerances it has. But let's go take a quick test drive, see how it runs. It's probably going to run kind of bouncy back here. Probably ought to let some air out the back tires, but we'll see. All right, so far it's doing good. We can't put the seatbelt on. We got a seatbelt alarm, and then every once in a while it says service the safety restraint system. Any check engine light?
Nope, but it drives really smooth.
Oh, forgot to cut this cable off they put on at Copart. Cold AC.
I like how they have this middle seat right here.
Yeah, there's no console. I wonder if this seatbelt's bad. Nope, this one works. So it's just the one over there and the one by me. I don't know how to lower it.
I wonder if this car wash and oil change thing's still in use. It's pit stop car wash.
Very possible. I could do that one on the way to work.
We're at 84,000 miles and this oil change is for 86,000.
So the oil's still good. So he definitely took care of it. Did the oil changes. The oil looked good. It's full of oil. It's not burning any oil. But I kind of like the custom model. I don't really need power seats. Don't really need this. I had a Denali and never touched half the buttons in a Denali. I mean, how often do you use the power seats on a vehicle anyway? Once you set it, that's it. Unless you got two different people driving. We're going to stay in the subdivision since we don't have seat belts. And people love to comment and make sure that we stay safe on YouTube, so just letting you know we can't wear seat belts right now. We're not going to get over 30.
When I was detailing vacuuming, I found the owner's manual. Was that what it was under the seat?
Yeah, I was looking for it. So that's good, we have that. It is a salvage title. So we're gonna have to get the title fixed, get insurance, license plate, then we can drive it over to our mentor's house that helped us with the Corvette. Fix the frame. He's gonna teach us how to do that back cab, pull the dents out on it. And if we have something bent, he has a frame machine, we'll fix it on there. Super good guy. He's taught us so much. It's unreal. I can go over there any day and he'll just spend a day teaching me stuff. So I'm trying to get him to get a YouTube channel started. I think he has 2 or 3 videos, but wait until he get his shop fixed up nice and organized, and he wants to get into YouTube. Hopefully we'll do a lot of collabs then, because he's got an unbelievable amount of knowledge and loves to teach. So we'll go over there and get our back cab fixed, find us a bed, then we'll put that on, or most likely it'll be a different color, so we'll have to paint it. So it should go back together pretty quick.
Did it look like I was crab walking when I was driving?
No, it looked good.
That's good.
Plus I'll bring it, if I can't figure out what's the difference, I'll bring it in anyway for alignment, and they'll be able to tell. All right, we're heading back. We had about 6 miles in this subdivision that we've kind of been riding around and can't really see anything that's wrong. It does have a slight little pull to the left, but I mean the roads are curved like that, so it's hard to tell. Watch your kids. So I just, maybe I think we got lucky. There's nothing really wrong with it other than the bed and the bumper. But let's pull it in and then we'll talk about the price, the number one question that everybody wants to know. All right guys, appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It means so much to us. And now the question that everybody wants to know is, how much did we pay? All right, like Tyler said earlier, the prices at Copart are way down, so you can get a really good deal right now. I'm not sure what's going on with the market, but it's super cheap. Normally, when you want something at Copart, it's going to be 50% of whatever retail is, and that don't matter if it's smashed in on the side, back, front. That's usually kind of the standard you can go by, is 50% of retail. So I expected this truck retails, I looked at used car lots, 30 to 32,000. So I expected to pay 16 grand for this truck, but we got it, everything, 10,700. So that's almost a third. So it's unbelievably cheap. So I was trying to figure out how much we were going to pay. I saw beds. I got some at some junkyards, Facebook Marketplace, anywhere from 1,700 to 2,400, but it don't come with a tailgate. Tailgates are another 800 bucks. So hopefully we can fix ours. Most likely the bed will be a different color. Paint, I can get some paint, probably 400 bucks or less. Bumpers are kind of expensive. That's going to be about 600. And other little miscellaneous things. So I'm thinking the complete build will be 4,000. So that puts us way under half of retail getting this completely back restored. So we got super lucky with this one. I guess this is going to be the market for a while now. So that's what it is. So if you like this kind of content, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, any kind of comment. Actually, comment on what kind of modifications, like the exhaust, if you know a good off-road brand of bumpers, whatever mods. I think I kind of would like to do that tune wherever you plug in on the OBD2 and it gets rid of that active fuel management stuff where it cuts it from 8 cylinders to 4. Because that's the main thing that break on these trucks, is the lifters get stuck. So if we get rid of that, that would be great. So whatever mod you know, comment. That'd be something great to comment for us. So again, appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time.